Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Hello, I'm happy you're here today. I would like to ask you a simple question, but it might be a bit shocking. When was the last time you sat with yourself? Not to think about your problems or blame yourself, but just to truly understand how you feel. Have you ever noticed that you spend most of your time reacting to what happens around you instead of being the one in control of your emotions and thoughts? In this episode, we will talk about how to organize your emotions, raise your awareness, and free yourself from self-hatred and resentment toward others. First, why do we feel this emotional chaos? Most of us live in a state of emotional chaos without realizing the real reason behind it. Suddenly, you find yourself angry without a clear reason, or you feel hatred toward yourself, or you carry resentment toward people who haven't done anything directly to you. It's as if you're lost in a whirlpool of accumulated emotions. Imagine you have a room, and every day you throw things into it without organizing them: clothes, papers, boxes, old memories. Over time, this room turns into a huge mess, to the point where you can't enter it without feeling suffocated or overwhelmed. This room is your unorganized emotions. Every situation you haven't processed, every word you haven't understood, every feeling you've buried inside accumulates there, creating an invisible chaos that controls you day by day. So, how do you start organizing your emotions? Organizing emotions doesn't mean getting rid of them or denying them. It means understanding them and dealing with them consciously. Let's start with some steps. Stop running away. Many of us run away from our true emotions. You might distract yourself with work, social media, music, or anything that prevents you from facing what's inside you. But escaping doesn't mean the problem disappears. It only means it will return later, even stronger. Ask yourself now, what emotions am I running away from, and why? Allow yourself to feel without fear. We sometimes fear our emotions. We think sadness is weakness, anger is a problem, and pain should be hidden. But the truth is, every feeling carries a message, and the more you listen to it, the more you become self-aware. Try sitting in a quiet place, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to feel without judgment. Understand the source of your emotions, not just their symptoms. We often think the reason for our bad mood is a specific situation or person, but in reality, our emotions are often connected to something deeper. It could be linked to old memories, unresolved experiences, or beliefs planted in us since childhood. For example, if you feel extreme anger from a passing comment by someone, the reason might not be the comment itself, but rather how you perceive yourself deep inside. Practice emotional release. Sometimes, the best way to understand your emotions is to let them out. Write everything you feel on paper without correcting or overthinking. Talk to someone you trust or even express your emotions out loud to yourself. You'll be surprised by how relieved you feel afterward. How to raise your awareness and free yourself from hatred. Hatred, whether directed at yourself or others, is a heavy burden that harms you more than anyone else. But getting rid of it doesn't mean forcing yourself to love everyone. It means freeing yourself from it so it doesn't drain your energy. Accept your weaknesses and flaws instead of punishing yourself. No human is perfect, yet we spend our lives blaming ourselves for our mistakes and hating parts of us we think aren't good enough. The truth is, everything you've been through, every mistake you've made, was part of your journey and shaped who you are today. Instead of punishing yourself, ask, what can I learn from my mistakes? How can I be kinder to myself? See others through a different lens. We tend to judge others quickly and hold negative feelings toward them without considering the real reason behind their behavior. But what if you realize that everyone has their own battles, just like you? Next time you feel hatred towards someone, ask yourself, could there be a reason behind their actions? Could they be struggling with something I can't see? Practice daily gratitude. Gratitude is not just a psychological exercise, It's a way to reprogram your mind to see the beauty in your life instead of focusing on what's missing. Every day, try writing down 3 things you are grateful for, even if they're very simple. In conclusion, you are not your emotions. You are the one who controls them. In the end, remember that your emotions are not your enemy. They are messages that need to be heard, understood, and then let go without letting them control you. Organizing emotions, raising awareness, and freeing yourself from hatred don't happen overnight. It's a journey, and you are now at the beginning of it. Be patient with yourself. Take one step at a time and be present with your emotions and stay. It was Pixabit from your channel, Pixabit Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.